Welcome to another episode of Dad's Rules with Kevin Belzer. Do I smell?
No.
Oh, good. I've been in an attic for the last few hours. I have not showered. I am filthy. I'm absolutely disgusting.
It's just dirt. No, you don't stink though. You smell worse after workouts.
Really?
Yeah.
So if I lift weights, go for walks, I
Then
smell
yes.
worse than
Yeah, but
if
you
I'm
don't smell right now. You just were in a dusty
crawling
attic.
around in an attic.
Yeah, it's not the same thing as sweaty sweat.
Just got back from a client's house where we were putting insulation. This was so freaking stupid. We had to take insulation. They go, okay, so let me back up. They asked for us to insulate the attic. Fine, whatever. We did. We missed a strip. Okay, a strip right in the middle. So we went up there, took buckets from the carport area because you don't need to put insulation in a carport. Took that down and put it down that patch. So like, I don't know, 6 total buckets.
So there was a carport, insulated, and then attic?
No, so it all goes together. The carport, the carport
extends.
attic goes all the way through the regular part of the house attic, but you don't put insulation in a carport. It doesn't.
It won't protect the heat from heating the...
It doesn't do
I don't
anything.
know how that works.
Literally, even the inspector goes, it doesn't do anything.
Oh, he said, okay, then, yeah.
So,
all right.
So we had to put this strip. They were mad. Like,
Buckets of insulation.
literally walk 10 feet down there, thump, throw that in. We also had to put the correct ductwork in. Found out from the client that his mom's boyfriend put the ductwork in that was in there. So what it was actually venting from the microwave to the outside. And he put the stuff you put on a dryer, you know, the accordion.
The crinkle? No.
The crinkle accordion, whatever.
No, come on.
It was literally, it was spiraled like this.
That's not
For
the
you
same.
watching on YouTube and Spotify. It was spiraled like this throughout, and then it vented outside. And it's not going to do anything because it's literally spiraling like over itself like crazy. Just ignore him and it'll go away.
I know.
The dog's barking,
He's trying to press through.
yeah, we have paint cans holding the door shut. So anyway, I had to put regular duct work in there.
Proper ductwork.
Yeah, with elbows.
Yeah.
As I drop stuff, with elbows at the other end, but I had to like cut it, all that. So what I did is before I went up to the attic, I attached everything down there, but I didn't tape the 2 elbows because I didn't know if it was going to be too long or whatever.
Right.
I knew it was enough because it said I needed 5 feet, but I wasn't counting that the elbows were going to take part of that 5 feet.
Oh, right. You just forgot to account for that.
So I had to cut it down.
Did it work? Did the tool work? Oh, good.
Yeah. I just grabbed a random tool out of my toolbox. I'm like, I'm not buying another tool.
No,
I've already bought enough tools this week. So I did that. And yeah, so anyway, long story longer. Ended up spending all that time in the attic doing that. It looked great. I even strapped it.
Of course you did.
I taped all the seams.
That's what you should do.
It looked like a pro did it.
That's good.
Sent the agent a video of it. So good times there.
That's good.
Had to attach a box, a 240 box. That's what the stove plugs into.
Yeah.
Had to attach it to the wall behind because it was just laying on the floor back there, which doesn't hurt anything. But anyway, they wanted to touch the wall. That's fine. We put a 1x4 against the wall and tacked it up and then put clamps on it and attached to the wall. That was stupid. And then the dumbest thing was that this is what I said to the client. I go, this is the stupidest repair I've ever done. I don't know if anybody else out there will agree with me or not, but in the hall closet is the venting from the microwave up into the attic. So it's got the piping going up, all that fine. What they didn't like is that there was holes cut out on the drywall, that those were exposed inside the wall and wanted that covered. So I took the same shiny ass tape that I used for up in the attic, covered the holes. And I'm like, this is so stupid. But anyway,
If
3
that's-
hours later, I finally got it all done.
If they liked it.
Because obviously I had to do Home Depot run and
Right.
all that fun stuff.
Right.
And Home Depot never makes sense how it's set up.
I guess I've been in enough of them. There's like a handful of them but you never know which one you're walking into. It's like, wait, what's this?
This is an older store, so it's not set up like the one up by our house.
Okay. It's confusing.
Yeah. So anyway, that sucked.
I'm sorry.
So what I was thinking about the last couple days was a new rule that I've been working on. And I've been trying this out for the last couple weeks. It's not mean. Okay. This is a nice rule. Right. You're like laughing like I'm about ready to get ornery or something.
I've thought about it. All right, we'll see.
No, Dad's rules is about being a kick-ass adult.
Right.
It's not Dad's rules for being an ornery-ass old fart. That's not what it is.
You're right.
Dad's rules for being a kick-ass adult.
So what's the rule?
Anywho, the rule is, how can I help you? And they're going to know because that's going to be the title of the episode. So not, okay. I can go into the story afterwards. I don't like to have to hide the punchline or anything. How can I help you? I got this idea years ago and just kind of sat on it, marinated on it. Mm-hmm. Got the idea from the show New Amsterdam.
Oh, yeah.
The first couple seasons were brilliant. Then it went off the rails. But it did. It went off the rails.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, just stop watching after like season 2. You're fine. You tell me I'm wrong.
You're not wrong.
Yeah, I'm not wrong. I'm not wrong. It's just kind of like...
They jumped the shark a little bit.
They jumped the shark and wanted to teach me social lessons after that. Anyway, the main guy, who is based off a real doctor, he had this line that he said, how can I help you? So somebody have a major problem, they're coming to him to just complain about whatever, and he would say, how can I help you? And what I like about it, the more I thought about it over the last several years, and then really the last couple of days, is that it does a reset on people. Because they're like, complain, but some people, you're going to have this go one of two ways. Some people just want to complain.
Yeah.
And you could offer help and it's not going to matter at all.
Or vent
or whatever. Yeah. However, when you ask that, it like trips a switch in them because it is off of what they're expecting someone to do. Because most people, we just join in on the venting and that doesn't get anything accomplished. Or join in on the complaining, whatever.
That's true.
Instead, what I've been practicing a lot here recently, and I tried this on 3 different clients, is when they come to me, I've gone, how can I help you? So I had a client that was overwhelmed by his moving out, all that. And the other day he said, I am having a nervous breakdown about this whole thing. How can I help you? By saying that, it was like, oh, okay, so there is someone out here that will assist me and not make me do this on my own. Mm-hmm. In that particular case, we both ended up showing up. We loaded up a trip that had to go to the dump. Mm-hmm. And then we did it was supposed to be, the next day was supposed to be a clean out of the, just cleaning the property. Yeah. It ended up that we got there and it was much worse than that. We had to help him pack out the rest of the home. We had limited time.
He was overwhelmed. He
was very overwhelmed. Yeah. We got there at 6 a.m. to clean the home just so it was going to be done because we didn't know what time the property was going to close at. So we got there at 6 a.m., did the cleaning of the property, or planned on doing the cleaning of the property, get in there, and it's not packed.
No. It needed a lot.
It needed a lot.
Oh my gosh, we have a max of 3 hours, like maybe 3 hours.
Yeah, that's what we thought.
Minimum 3, yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, we started on a couple different rooms. He tackled one room, I tackled another room.
Yeah.
And we were working on those, and at one point he got overwhelmed again, mm-hmm. And I had to assure him that I am here to help. I told you that I offered to help you. I'm here to help you.
Yeah.
And look at all the progress we've made. He calmed down, and everything was good. We had to get done by noon. We actually had it more than cleaned by 11:50. In fact, I did a couple extra things. I sprayed off the back patio, did some other things that were not planned
Yeah.
events in there. But got all done at 11:50 at noon. They did their final walkthrough. We closed that day. So everything worked out. I had one the other day where I called the client and I go, how's it going? She goes, not good. Next line to her was, how can I help
you? Excuse me.
Issues with family, not helping out on the repairs, all that fun stuff. So
Things.
Yeah, things. So we end up going over there, getting the last of the repairs taken care of so we can get the appraiser back in. It really wasn't a lot, but it was just enough that she didn't have to worry about it. Because I had to go there, see what the problem was, run to the store, get the parts we needed, get it taken care of. So it took maybe an hour for time. But again, it was that line, how can I help you? You have to cough before the show starts. I don't know what the deal is. You need energy drink?
Nope. There's no amount of beverage that will help it. It's time for allergy medicine again. I just get a tickle and that's it. Sorry.
I'm not good at editing, so obviously this has to stay in. There's just no way around it.
I'm trying.
So anyway, the third one happened today. Actually, it happened last night. The buyers on one of my listings came through. They didn't like how the repairs were done on the property. And that's how I end up with the story I told you earlier, taking care of this stuff because they didn't like how it was fixed. And it's just one of those things, we just take care of it. The amount of material needed to get it done was $89 and change, goes on the Capital One Discover card. And you just get it taken care of and move it along. What else are you going to do?
Right. It's got to get done.
So what I challenge people to do out there is when people come to you and they're in distress,
just overwhelmed.
It may feel like venting. It may just be venting. Some people just need somebody to listen to what's going on. But what if you were to approach them with the line, how can I help you? And sometimes it may be, hey, I just need to vent. Because I had a client say that to me in the last couple of weeks as well. Thank you for just listening. I just need to vent. Other cases may be like, well, if you really mean it, here's what I need. And it's worked out sometimes to where I can make a call, get somebody over there to take care of whatever the repair may be. In other cases, like all three of these were running up against timelines. It was just easier if I just hopped in the SUV, run down, knock it out.
Yeah, well, and it allows you to gauge where they're at instead of just assuming where you think they're at based on how they're responding. It might be just something simpler if you let them lead with how we can help. How can I help? And then you can meet in the middle from there, I think.
So that's what I want to leave you all with is how can I help you? Yeah. So if you like this episode, like, share, comment, leave feedback. It all helps the show grow. I will definitely expand on this rule when I get it in writing. Probably the third Dad's Rules book is where I think it's going to land.
That'd be cool.
Because the second one's already ready for publication.
Yeah.
Until next time, go out and be the kick-ass adult I know you all can be.